You're just a fucking substitute teacher. You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are.
This is Brian with screenfiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. As usual, I hope everyone had a good weekend. And what I'm looking at today is the official teaser trailer for HBO Max's Lanterns, which revolves around the Green Lantern Corps, or at least some members. I believe Jon Stewart is one of them. The other is Hal Jordan. I've always liked Green Lantern as a character, which is interesting, if only because I prefer Dr. Spectrum, though Dr. Spectrum is knowingly a knockoff of Green Lantern, just as the Squadron Sinister was essentially Marvel's version of the Justice League at the time. And another issue I have with Lanterns is that I think James Gunn is an interesting director. His writing sometimes bugs me because he takes the bulk of people not being familiar with a character as license to do whatever he wants with a character oftentimes. And I really find that annoying because while some characters aren't in the public eye, such as Adam Warlock or the High Evolutionary, in the comics, both characters were depicted with a gravitas and an earnestness which Gunn's portrayals lack. It lets them down on so many levels. And I mention this because I really like Adam Warlock, the whole Magus, the dark side of his identity. He's a fascinating character, and James Gunn just did really wrong by him, by my reckoning. Now keep in mind, as I said, most people don't know who the High Evolutionary is. So why not, I guess. I mean, I can see the logic of that, but there's always going to be someone who likes some character, even if that character is fairly obscure. And I think it's important to treat characters with a degree of reverence for what's on the page, understanding that a movie is not the same as a comic book. But nevertheless, since that character came from comics, I don't think it's a bad thing to respect the source material. In any case, let's look at the official teaser trailer for Lanterns.
With all due respect,
We've been training for what, 2 months?
And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry. You're just a fucking substitute teacher. You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are.
All right.
I could have died.
You want me to train you? I'm training you. Something is off here. I can feel it.
This is my town. You're a big shot. Noted. But stay the fuck out of my way.
Think she hates your guts.
It's the way she hates.
This is a stupid plan.
That's stupid.
That I don't doubt. The Green Lantern's oath is to protect people. We both know I do a better job of this than you.
This is my job. As long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. So take a deep breath, Junior.
You're old. You're tired. Your time is up.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
Have you ever talked with the other Lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel.
Well, that was the official teaser trailer for DC Studios' Lanterns. And it's interesting tonally because it's, for the most part, such a grounded portrayal of these characters. And I'm wondering why. It's not that they even say it's bad or good. I haven't seen it, I have no idea, basing this exclusively on this trailer. It's almost as if Green Lantern has no power at all, based on that trailer. Now, towards the end you do see him fly and he seems to shoot someone with his power ring. But it's just so minimal Green Lantern. And that costume, it was just kind of weird. It's fairly obvious that the color of the Green Lantern is typically various shades of green. And while I can understand it to some extent that the producers might have wanted to move away from the more cartoony visual aesthetic of the character, I don't think that's a discussion we should be having in 2026. At this stage of the game, they ought to be leaning in to the way these characters are depicted in the comics, not trying to distance themselves. This is the same sort of silliness that had the X-Men under Bryan Singer in black costumes. It, to my mind, says that the producers are thinking to themselves, we can't make this work. Let's make them look more like, I don't know, regular people. Let's make them look more like monotone and not at all as bright as they are in the comics. But I think the people who work on these things behind the scenes are coming to realize that people want the characters that they recall. And you will do better if you alter that as minimally as possible. It's a formula, essentially. And you can't have too much of this ingredient and not enough of that one, or vice versa. So this is an oddly confusing presentation for me. Though what do you think? This is Brian with screenfiles.com and Trailer to Reaction. If you agree, disagree, let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like, follow, or buy me a coffee.